Hello, Team Johnson. On behalf of your executive team, I'm pleased to introduce our Executive Spotlight video series featuring 3-minute monthly videos of your management team sharing their deepest and darkest secrets. I'm reading this, and bearing their souls. Okay, maybe not. But we thought it would honestly be interesting and perhaps a little bit amusing and humorous for all of you to have a chance to meet your senior leadership team on a little bit more personal basis, sharing some anecdotes about our personal lives and our careers. So here we go. And of course, yours truly gets to be first since I'm the biggest ham on the team. So I joined Johnson's in early 2010 as we came out of what we affectionately refer to as the Great Recession, which really did a number on moving and storage companies, including Johnson's. So I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, where I developed a keen taste for all things deep dish pizza and Italian beef. And yes, Denver would be a far better place if we had Lou Malnati's, Portillo's, and of course, White Castle. But we don't. So another thing, I'm a recovering lawyer, which is the best kind, having practiced commercial litigation, trial law with a big law firm in Chicago before coming to my senses and going into the business world. So I joined our family business in Chicago, which was a large food service distribution company competing with behemoths like Cisco and US Foods, where I worked for 15 years. Did lots of things there, eventually becoming the CEO and selling the business in 2010. Then I was lucky enough to meet Mark Johnson through a business networking group called YPO, and fortunate to move our family of 6, including our 2 dogs, to Denver to join Johnson's as a partner focused on business development and strategy. So my favorite memory of Chicago was leaving. Literally. My favorite part was our own Bob Gates, one-rated driver, showed up in his perfectly clean 53102 electronics van and in perfect uniform with his cap and his badge. And the rest is literally history. But great first impression of Johnson's through Bob Gates and his helper Teddy, who did a tremendous job on our move. So as many of you have heard me say, my job is to think 5 years out and to really focus on positioning us for new markets, new verticals, and opportunities to expand. And we have plenty. So we've expanded, as all of you know, tremendously in the last 4 or 5 years, but we have several more opportunities to increase and continue growing, and more importantly, increasing profitability in the next 18 months. So that's exciting. So my favorite core value of our 5 core values, AIR-BC, is boundarylessness, that's the B, which is a term coined by General Electric's former CEO, Jack Welch. Basically, boundarylessness means teamwork, and it also means never saying, oh, that's not my job, and being willing to roll up your sleeves and pitch in, even if it's not something that would ordinarily be expected of you. And fortunately, our 400 team members in the field have no hesitation about that for the most part and do a great job with boundarylessness, my favorite core value. So my favorite thing about our company is the culture that we've developed of late. So we have employees that are more engaged and more energetic than ever, which directly explains our recent financial success. And by the way, stay tuned for our video about profit sharing and enhanced benefits that we'll release sometime in the next 30 days. That's going to be the big reveal. All that being said, I just want to take a second to thank all of you for your dedication and hard work. We obviously would not be anywhere near where we are without you, and we're super, super glad you're with us. So here's to a great 2023 for you and your families and for Johnson Storage and Moving. Thank you very much for joining us.